All right, guys, Mikey here from Mikey's Iron Rage. And guys, I hope you're all staying safe out there with this whole coronavirus shit. Because I'm from New York City, and it's fucking bad here. And that's because New York City, there's 8 million people alone. And that's not including the rest of the state of New York. But I digress. So guys, I got another banger of a video for use today. And maybe, just maybe, it'll take your minds off of this whole coronavirus shit just for a little while. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Because I got another good one for use today. And we're going to do it on 2003 Mr. Olympia winner Ronnie Coleman versus 1993 Mr. Olympia winner Dorian the Shadow Yates in the ultimate Mr. Olympia comparison. Because you could say 1993 was the best year of Dorian's career, in my opinion anyway, and 2003 was Big King Ronnie Coleman at 286 pounds ripped on stage. And that's all I got to say about that. So let's see who was really better, the Shadow or the Big King Ronnie Coleman. So guys, without any further ado, let's get it on. And we got the first pose of the night, the front relaxed. And right away, I'm going to go with Ronnie Coleman right off the bat. I mean, Ronnie Coleman looks fucking crazy in this front relaxed at 286 pounds ripped on stage. I mean, he even has a pretty tight ass midsection in 2003. His midsection was tighter in 2003 than it was in like 2001 or 2000 for that matter. He's got those big fucking quads to go with that pose. I mean, look how big his quads are. It's just crazy. He looks like a fucking dinosaur. And Dorian Yates, I don't know, Dorian looks a little funky in this front relaxed. And you guys said, oh, you should get a better front relaxed for Dorian. Well, I did, and here it is. But he just looks terrible in the front relaxed. So Ronnie Coleman is going to get the point. All right, guys, off to the next pose, and we got the crab most muscular. And I'm going to give Ronnie Coleman another point. I think Ronnie Coleman fills the pose out a little bit better than Dorian. Dorian looks a little shallow in this pose. And Ronnie's traps, I think, might be a little bit bigger, if not the same size as Dorian's traps. So I'm going to go at Ronnie. Plus, Ronnie looks a little drier in this pose. His midsection is protruding a little bit, but I'm still going to go with Ronnie Coleman. All right, guys, now we got the side tricep, and there it is, that fucking pancake. I mean, you really can't see it too much in this pose, but you can so tell. Look at his left arm. Look at the tricep part. It's just flat. It's just a flat pancake. So all in all, Dorian is going to get the point. I mean, look at Dorian's tricep compared to Ronnie Coleman. It's like no competition. Dorian's tricep is so thick and so deeply cut. So Dorian Yates is going to get the point. Plus, Dorian's silhouette looks a little bit better. All right, guys, now we got the side chest shot. And I'm going to go with Ronnie Coleman again. Ronnie Coleman has a great side chest. He always did. I mean, Dorian Yates ain't too bad in this pose. But Ronnie Coleman just kills him in this pose. Dorian's not bad, though. Not at all. But Ronnie Coleman is definitely going to get the point. Plus, Ronnie's got those big-ass arms and shoulders to go along with the side chest. It's just a thing of beauty. So Ronnie Coleman's going to get the point. All right, guys, now we got the ab and thigh. And I'm telling you guys, for 286 pounds, okay, Ronnie Coleman's midsection is not that bad. I know guys that are a lot lighter than him that have way worse midsections. Now, Dorian Yates, look at the V-taper on Dorian Yates. Dorian Yates had a great ab and thigh pose. He always did, especially in 93 and 1995 for that matter. So Dorian Yates is going to get the point for the ab and thigh. Off to the next pose, and we got the front lat spread, and usually Dorian Yates would win this pose. Dorian Yates has one of the best front lat spreads in bodybuilding history. Great V-taper, great quads, nice sized chest, his arms look good, he looks great in the pose. But look to the left, guys. Look at fucking Ronnie Coleman. He's a dinosaur, I'm telling you. Ronnie Coleman's like an alien put on this earth as a bodybuilder, because no one, and I mean no one, will ever replicate Ronnie Coleman, ever. So Ronnie Coleman's going to get the point for the front lat spread. He's got no fucking neck. Look at this. He's got no neck in the front lat spread. It's just crazy how you could get that big and ripped. But I digress. All right, guys, now we get the rear lat spread, and Ronnie Coleman's going to get another point. Ronnie Coleman is just thick, thick, thick. I mean, Dorian Yates has one of the best rear lat spreads of all time, but against Ronnie Coleman, no competition. And if these two were to stand up on stage together, I think Ronnie Coleman would dwarf Dorian Yates. And I like Dorian, but Ronnie's just crazy here in 2003. All right, guys, now we got the Christmas tree. And you know what? Ronnie Coleman has a great Christmas tree, but I'm going to go with Dorian because Dorian is just dry as fuck from behind. Dorian has a better looking Christmas tree. It actually looks like a Christmas tree. Ronnie Coleman's Christmas tree don't really look too much like a Christmas tree. So I'm going to go with Dorian Yates. Plus, Dorian has a better upper back, and he just looks drier, like I said. All right, guys, now we got the front double bicep. And, of course, Ronnie Coleman is going to get another point because Dorian Yates has shitty arms. I'm sorry. His genetics in the arm department really suck. I mean, he didn't even pull his bicep yet because in 94, his, what was it, the left or the right arm was down because he pulled that bicep or tore the bicep or whatever the fuck he did. So Ronnie Coleman is going to get the point because Ronnie just looks like a complete freak in his front double bicep pose, right, guys? All right, guys, off to the last pose of the night, the rear double bicep, guys. And I'm going to go with King Ronnie Coleman because, I mean, no one touches Ronnie Coleman in the rear double. Nobody. I mean, Phil Heath is good. Dorian Yates was good. Obviously, Dorian looks phenomenal in this pose, but no one touches Ronnie Coleman in the rear double bicep. So Ronnie Coleman is going to get the point for the rear double. Actually, he's going to get the last point for the rear double bicep. So let's tally them up, guys. We got Ronnie Coleman with 7 and Dorian Yates with 3. I had 10 poses for you guys, and it came out to be 7-3 Ronnie King Coleman. And what does that say to you guys? That Ronnie Coleman is definitely probably one of the best bodybuilders ever? I think so. I think he's one of the best bodybuilders of all time. I mean, he made Dorian look like nothing. Like nothing in this fucking comparison. And if this was 99 Ronnie Coleman, he would have fared even better than this. But I digress. So guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that Kevin Levrone icon button, guys. Mikey's Iron Rage. Peace out.